What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Raw Roulette episode tonight of Monday Night Raw. Pretty much started off with CM Punk, pissed as hell out there, knocking everything out of his way in his hands, talking about it's unfair, it's a screw job, they screwed CM Punk last night, which I agree. He couldn't even prove it was the Shield or anything, saying he wants his rematch now, telling him that Rock ended the 434-day title reign. And I say it's a damn shame, too, because I believe he could have made the WrestleMania and had 500 days as the WWE Champion. But, moving on, I like to say that he came out, pretty much said he's going to crash the Rock's party and just stop everything CM Punk says. But Vince McMahon came out telling Paul Heyman about a performance review, a personal performance review tonight. Reviewing him, see if he has to do anything with the Shield and stuff. So we were going to see if that went down tonight. Also, a lot of things, especially spinning the wheel for Raw Roulette. Starting off with a special guest referee match, Randy Orton versus Antonio Cesaro. The special guest referee was The Miz tonight. Pretty much the match went on. I'll say that it was a good match. I'll say that. Special guest referee. It wasn't for the title. I thought it was for the title at first. Pretty much Miz pulled Cesaro off of Orton, and I guess Cesaro was still distracted, arguing with Miz. Orton RKO'd him, won the match. Miz tried to help him up, and pretty much skull-crushing finale'd him. So I guess they're going to keep this Cesaro and Miz feud going for the United States title. Another Raw Roulette thing about make Vicky laugh or something, and Ryback had to come out. And pretty much Stryker was out there. Oh god, it was like Ryback. And it was pretty much the primetime players making a joke about Stryker, and then Ryback talking about what has 4 eyes and 20 fingers, is about to be unconscious. He pretty much knocked Darren Young out of the ring and shell-shocked Titus O'Neil. And then Stryker said he won, but then I don't care if he beat the fuck out of Stryker, and that Ryback, he shell-shocked him too, so I didn't really care. Other things that happened tonight, other than the primetime players with this stuff. Wade Barrett called out Bo Dallas from NXT making his in-ring WWE Monday Night Raw debut, which was it was short, and it was an alright match. It was quick, but it was good for Bo Dallas as a rookie. I don't know if this takes a lot of credit off of Wade Barrett, of him bringing momentum down, of him being the Intercontinental Championship, because this Wednesday's supposed to be an Intercontinental Cup to see who will face Wade Barrett next to the Intercontinental Championship. But Bo Dallas, good debut, I know, from NXT and everything, so yeah. John Cena went against Cody Rhodes, which was quick as hell. Cody Rhodes tried to lose, just get out of there and say, I don't need this, I'm out of here. And pretty much Cena just beat him in like about a minute, the same 5 moves of doom. And then he got in the ring talking about, and pretty much talking about who was he going to pick. He won the Royal Rumble. Last year was a shitty year for him. He lost to The Rock. He got his ass kicked by a lot of people, and he lost the title. And he says, I could go for the World Heavyweight title, which is easier, or I can go for CM Punk or The Rock for the WWE Championship. And I didn't like how he said, he made the world title look like shit. Like, god damn, make that world title have some fucking credibility, okay? Damn, like, sometimes I hate it because, I just hate it because they try to make the world title look too shitty, and even Cena tried to make it look shitty. And I guess it's now between either The Rock or CM Punk of who you will face at WrestleMania and everything. Pretty much the Shield came out and started kicking Cena's ass. and everything. And then Sheamus tried to come out and help. He got his ass kicked. Then Ryback tried to come out. They threw Ryback into steel steps. They threw Sheamus into a steel post. And hit that powerbomb on Cena, so the Shield beat the fuck out of all three of them. I was glad with that. There was some justice served tonight of why John Cena won the Royal Rumble. Also tonight, yeah. Brodus Clay and Tenzai spun the wheel. That was gonna be a lingerie pillow fight, but then it was just a dance off because, like, no, we ain't doing this shit, Vicky said. So, it was a dance off, and they pretty much danced. Brodus Clay, Cameron, Naomi was on like a 3-on-1, and Tenzai didn't know he danced, and it looked like shit, and pretty much, Farouk came up, and he pretty much, said, damn, so it was kind of funny, but it was very weird in a way. Alberto Del Rio spun the wheel for a body slam match against the Big Show. Pretty much Big Show came in and started beating the fuck out of Show and Ricardo and Del Rio, tying Del Rio's arm to the ropes with duct tape, just tying him real tight up there as he beat the fuck out of Ricardo and knocked the hell out of him. I don't know why, I'm surprised nobody even helped Del Rio, because Del Rio just stood there and he was stuck anyway, so I guess Big Show got a lot of payback after last night at the Royal Rumble of what happened, so he beat the fuck out of Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez. Caitlyn went against Tamina, in a whatever Showgirls Lumberjack match, and Lumberjills, and who gave a fuck about this match? It was shitty as fuck. Nobody cared. They all got in the ring and fought. I even hear the bell ring till the music just started hitting closer. I promise, folks, this will be better. That proves the Divas division is shit with a shitty ass match. Waste of fucking time. The Rock came out and he said finally he's the WWE champion, and from 1998 to 2003 he held the title 7 times in his career, and now he is now an 8-time WWE champion. And pretty much talking about CM Punk like a homeless tattoo guy, Paul Heyman's Twinkie tits and shit. It was kind of deep fried Twinkie tits. It was funny. Pretty much, The Rock said he was ready to party because he was now the WWE champion. Punk came out saying he's brought credibility back to the title, and you messed it up, bringing something, a meaning to it, for holding that title for 434 days. And talking about, pretty much The Rock said, if you were a man, like, right enough, you give the title back and say you're the best in the world and better luck next time. But Rock said, why don't you come down here instead of look like a punk-ass bitch? And CM Punk was going to come down and say, alright, I'll be a punk-ass bitch, because I'll do this on my own terms. I don't have to do it to your terms. And he says, it's not going to be next week. So now in 3 weeks, Punk says, well, he's granting him his rematch and stuff. CM Punk will go against The Rock for the WWE Championship at Elimination Chamber. Shit. And it was kind of Punk saying, this is your rematch, not Punk's rematch, because he never lost the title. Moving on, Sheamus went against Damien Sandow in a tables match, which was a really good match. Pretty much Sandow worked on Sheamus' shoulder throughout the entire match. There was a lot of good spots, I'll agree with that. So, I thought it was a real good match. Sheamus won, kind of a white noise through the table, so I really did enjoy the match tonight with Sheamus and Damien Sandow. Zack Ryder and Heath Slater, Great Khali was supposed to be singing theme songs, and they tried to sing Shawn Michaels. Then 3MB came out saying, I don't know, they were gonna sing, and I don't know, pretty much Ryder and Khali beat the fuck out of 3MB. A horrible segment. 3MB still sucks, not over, can't even get over his heels, even though they are, fuck them, whatever. And then, it was just a painful segment. It was very painful, especially something after The Rock. Jericho came out saying he's after being gone for 6 months. It's been like 6 years. Jericho is back. Hell, he had a huge ass pop in the Rumble, if I didn't already explain that in the review, which I thought was the biggest thing out of the Royal Rumble that night. And he pretty much talked about Dolph Ziggler, about his dog girlfriend put a leash back on there. Biggie Langston, his bra size, you could like just set a cup on there. And Ziggler says, "You don't work here anymore. Get out." And then they spun the wheel in some strange bedfellows match, and it was going to be Kane and Daniel Bryan versus Chris Jericho and Dolph Ziggler. Pretty much, Jericho, he hit Kane on the back as Kane and Bryan were arguing, and Ziggler just stood there as he was already tagged in, got choke slam. Kane and Bryan won a match, and then the next inductee into the Hall of Fame is Trish Stratus. And I gotta say, hats off to it. They're really doing good in the Hall of Fame. It's very deserved for Trish Stratus to be in the Hall of Fame. 7-time women's champion. Congratulations to Trish Stratus and the rest of the Hall of Fame inductees. That's real good. I think it's a good thought. So it's kind of like last year when Edge was in the Hall of Fame, also Toronto, Canada's, but very, very deserving. Now they could bring it back, and maybe the Divas division would mean something again. But it's very attitude-ish for this Hall of Fame, though. You already got Mick Foley in there, Bob Backlund, even though he wasn't in the Hall of Fame, and now Trish Stratus. Very good recipients. I'm very glad to see that. Vince McMahon called out Paul Heyman, the performance review. And Paul came out saying he's always lied throughout his entire life. He's done all he can because he's a promoter. And Vince asked him this story, and all this shit is true because it's from ECW and stuff. And talking about he's just jealous because of the success he's had with CM Punk, ECW, and they showed the video of Heyman with Brad Maddox talking about like they paid him and stuff until they just showed a video of the Shield beating the fuck out of Maddox. Because the Shield is effective. They come to pay him. Maddox doesn't just keep. They're not like Maddox just coming back and back and back. And everybody just started saying, "You got busted," and singing the hey goodbye song. And Paul's like, "Come on," and pretty much Vince say, "Good luck in your future endeavors," and he was about to say, but oh, but this man's music played. Brock fucking Lesnar is back again. Brock Lesnar, the crowd went ape shit nearly out there in Vegas tonight. It was insane. And then people just started chanting Triple H for him to come out. And Heyman just like, "Don't do it," because I thought, I was like, holy shit, Brock Lesnar's back again. What the fuck is going to happen now? If he could manage CM Punk and Brock Lesnar at the same time. And he told Vince to get out of the ring. And Vince had just said, "Don't do anything you're going to regret." Brock Lesnar picked his ass up, F5. Crazy. I thought that was like the most exciting thing out of this whole night of the show, other than Rock coming out with the WWE Championship. But that was insane. Brock Lesnar, I don't know what's going to happen next with Brock Lesnar, where this is going to go. Paul Heyman, whoever Paul Heyman had, he's having his own fucking stable now, because he says it's not him in the video with the Shield. But I don't know what's going to happen next. But watch out, people. It's been a very somewhat interesting 24 hours of the Royal Rumble and Monday Night Raw tonight. So once again, comment, subscribe. You know it's me, the H-O-O-D. You know what I am, you know what I do. So, once again, drinking to people's brains with a straw. I just got done with this review of Monday Night Raw. So I'm done with this here, sir. Look out, people, because tonight you just got Brock Lesnar. So I'm out of here. See ya.